Here's what I know. What I'm learning in this current health journey, in this desire to remove toxins, to cleanse the body, to heal the mind, that is really derived from this recent health, let's call it a health journey, my cancer, that I don't perceive as a disease, and I'll come to that in a second. What I've learned is that everything that I'm doing right now will be of relevance to you. In other words, if you're looking to optimize your mind and your body, if you're looking to create a healthy existence where the body doesn't need to turn to cancer, doesn't need to create cancer, then what I'm going to be learning on this path, and have learned already, I think will be of relevance to you. So I am going to be putting more videos out. I've just come back from a run. I haven't run for ages. This is now the next phase in my development. I've regained a lot of the vitality that I'd lost. I've regained some of the weight that I've lost. I'm beginning to feel like I've got the energy that I once had. I feel good up here as well as in here. And so therefore now I've started to run again. And that felt really good. And of course, running will help to remove toxins because I'm sweating. I don't think I did enough of that last year. I was doing lots of body weight exercises, but it was sort of intermittent, interspersed in between all the Zoom calls that I was doing. You know, a few press-ups there, push-ups, a few pull-ups, a few squats, but I wasn't actually pushing it to the point where I was excessively sweating or producing a lot of sweat. That's my aim now. I'm doing different exercises now. I'm working much more on lifting weights. I'm working with a PT twice a week, and we're doing things that I've never done before, deadlifts and other things that I've always shunned because I didn't think that I needed to do it. Now I see the benefit and I feel good because of it. What I now know, and this is my protocol, what I now know is this. In order to have a healthy mind and body, you need to cleanse it of all toxins. That's both the mind and the body. And it makes me realize that although I was living a fairly healthy existence before, last year was kind of a maelstrom of stress, less exercise, an overconsumption of processed foods, perhaps, and maybe therefore that was the catalyst. Because of course, cancer doesn't come from just one thing. Cancer comes from a variety of different elements that all of a sudden cause such a high level of stress to the body that the body then enacts this cancerous process because it's in a desperate attempt. This is what I now understand, that when you consider a tumor, the tumor itself needs healthy cells to bind it together. A tumor is not made up of cancerous cells. About, I think, something stupid like 1 to 2% of the tumor is made up of cancerous cells. So the rest is healthy cells. So why would the body utilize its healthy cells to create that tumor? Well, what I now realize and believe, of course others will tell you otherwise, is that the tumor is like a sponge. This is the body's attempt to remove the toxins. It can't think of any other way because the liver is impacted, the kidneys, the lymph, they're all impacted. They're not working optimally. So therefore a tumor is created to soak up those toxins. That's why when doctors remove a tumor, the cancer recurs, unless you've kickstarted a whole load of other protocols to help heal the body and cleanse the body of the toxins. So when, of course, you add in the poisons that come from chemotherapy and radiation, they destroy the body's ability to heal. So my protocol, as you know, is not to make use of typical Western medical practices to heal from this cancer. And I don't see the cancer as a disease. I don't see that I'm battling with it. I'm not fighting it. I'm not trying to create a level of force in order to deal with it. I am simply creating the perfect environment, as I see it, for my body to heal. That will mean cleansing the liver. And I am doing some liver flushes. I've only done 2. I need to do more. I hate doing them, but I am going to do them. Cleansing the kidneys, cleansing the lymph, finding ways to do all 3. Exercise, eating largely raw, organic veg and fruit with the occasional egg or 2. I am still allowing butter. Also, nutrition. Aside from obviously the raw veg, it would be lovely if we could just rely on that, and perhaps we should be able to, but I just don't think we're able to get enough nutrients and vitamins now from just organic fruit and veg. So I'm adding extra supplements, but I've reduced that supplement stack. Where I'm spending a fair bit of money at the moment is on medicinal mushrooms. That seems to be working really well. Also, I've got a long protocol list of various different ways to further heal the body. And I'll be going through them on this journey, and I'll be telling you about them. Like I said, much of what I'm doing I think will be relevant to everybody. Least of all, we all want a healthy mind and the body, and most of us probably have high levels of toxins in the body because there's chlorine and fluoride in the water, because in processed foods there's all manner of different man-made chemicals, because in the environment what we tend to breathe in tends to be toxic, especially if we live in cities. The BPAs that are currently surrounding our lives, the electromagnetic frequencies, etc., etc. You know, this here helps to scramble, theoretically, electromagnetic frequencies. This is an AIRES device. I'm not an affiliate. AIRES. Tech. It does have some research, but of course, research, how do you rely totally on research? Can you rely on research? I don't know, because it always seems to be influenced by the people that want a desired result. So all you can do, therefore, is rely on your own belief, instinct, inner wisdom. Trust whatever you're doing is right. Develop that belief, enhance that belief as much as you possibly can. Tell others what you're planning to do. And if others, your friends and family, aren't with you, then you need to tell them, quite honestly, this is my path. I believe what I'm doing will help heal my mind and my body. If you're not with me, I understand, but I do want you to respect that this is my journey. And that's kind of what I want to say to everybody as well, you know, as in, some of the stuff I'm going to be putting out there won't resonate with you. You may feel like you want to respond in a negative way. If you're going to do that, that's fine. Just do it respectfully. You know, do it from the perspective that we all love each other. We're all connected. We're all human beings. And I'm not going to agree with everything you say. You're not going to agree with everything that I say. But let's do it in a respectful fashion, in a loving fashion. If there's one thing I learned on this recent retreat that we held in Costa Rica, was that we can connect with all humans, that we are connected to all humans, that we all are one. And I'm not going to go down too much of a spiritual path in this message, but we really are all one. If we did just sprinkle a little bit more love into our lives, we probably would have a much better existence. Anyway, so that's me over and done with. More videos for me to come. I hope all of you are well. It's the start of a new week. What are you going to achieve by the end of this week? Why don't you set yourself a goal? That's what I'm telling some of my clients. Let's see by the end of 5 days what you could achieve that will help propel either your mind, your business, your health, your relationships, your relationship especially with yourself. What could you achieve in 5 days' time? Why don't you set yourself a goal? Anyway, I've spoken really fast. I realize I'm going to have a shower. Bye.